Getting things started. Stream health is looking good. We got BNSF and Charles Buchanan. The Pure Cyber Godzilla is excited to see Inma. Dylan, hello. Donzel Clemens, Spencer, and Rory. This is very going. It's the giant girl from the Beanstalk. Yeah, from Gigantic, the canceled Disney movie. Oh yeah, there's some fan art. It's from Penny Fan. And also something from James H. to celebrate Kaijun. BNSF says, I'm a Milwaukee Road. What's that? Hi, Clown Man. Not sure what to do. Mostly gonna work on sound today, but maybe do like a little animation here. So this is a commission. It's something I'm doing through our Discord server. And they wanted Inma stopping, just enjoying tiny nature. The I am so roar says Trump and Elon aren't friends anymore. I've noticed that. There was something I saw on Twitter. Let me see if I could find it on my... Aw, it was so funny too. Should have saved it. I can't stop crying over property damage. I'm sorry, Rory. What method did the commissioner use to commission Lori Zilla and Lenny Zilla? They just went on Discord server. They presented me the script, and then yeah, after payment, I worked on it. Hey, Raincloud. I think Rory said you were doing a live stream. Do you live stream now? Are you working on Disney's Gigantic? If you are, then awesome. Sorry, Dragon Knight. This is just a commission. It's just a short little thing. Actually, my commissioner... Where is it? My commissioner made for me concept art. Which it's always super helpful to have a storyboard. And this might have voices too. I'm still waiting on those. How do I get on your Discord server again? It's basically get access if you've been on the $10 tier. on our Patreon. So yeah, if you're signed up for the $10 tier on our Patreon, just send us a message through Patreon. We'll give you the info, and then you can join our Discord server. And it's not something that you need like a continuous Patreon membership. It's just 1 month, and yeah, that's it. I was trying test stream stuff. Ah, that's why I didn't see any live stream stuff. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Try to stay tuned for that next time. Yeah, this is the progress I got so far. It's just Inma walking in the forest. And I'm gonna have her enjoying some delightful pine scented. Actually, is a fir tree the same as a pine tree? Probably not. But do they smell different? Because I know pine scent is something that exists, but fir scent? I don't know. Impressive. I always read impressive like the Viking from that SpongeBob episode. Just notice I got my mic pointed away. Hunter, hello. Yeah, I know it sucks that there's a paywall, but it's mostly just to make sure that the people who join up on Discord are, not like little kids. And again, Discord server largely for people who want to commission, so it's good, as a way to keep it from getting too crowded. Thomas and Friends fan says peep peep. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't help either. Missing friends with a choo-choo. That's more like it. That's more of a train noise, I reckon. Will there be Lincolnzilla? I'm not sure. The person who commissioned me doesn't really do a lot of stuff with Lincoln. I think the one I'm working on right now for them is Lunazilla. By the way, are you going to post this on YouTube? Eventually. Got to put after you make skull. Skull's supposed to mean something, right? Back in my day, it usually meant like death. But I see the young people using it for something else. Yeah, he might be doing them in age order. What is that, a helicopter? Or is that one of those, like, rail cars? And again, sorry for another late live stream. I just been so addicted to Night Rain. From the people who brought you Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Aerial Tramway. Alright. I knew there was a name for those things. Those things are always a great place to have a James Bond fight. Ah, so cute. Can't stay long. Sorry, Kush. But, you know. Always next time, right? Will any of the Loudzillas do a battle? Again, if someone commissions me. Troy Morgan, The Incredible Shrinking Hedgehog, Episode 4, to be TBA Bunny Rabbit, Bunny de Coulette, Whisper the Wolf, Tangle the Lemur, Sonic the Hedgehog, Shade the Echidna, Wave the Swallow, and Trip the Sun Gazer. Dang, that's so many characters. What's that music that's playing? That might be just some old-timey monster movie music that I commissioned. Hey, DK Marshmallow, not much up with me. By the way, who are the characters there you animate? That is Jack and Inma from Disney's canceled movie, Gigantic. Rex Tom is right with that fee-fi-fo-fum. Will Tails be in the next Shrinking Hedgehog? Yeah, you got to direct all your Shrinking Hedgehog questions to Rain Cloud. I only did the one episode, but I will do like little recap animations for future episodes. I hope to see Bill Cipher in future animations of yours. No plans, but if someone commissions me, you know, let's give her a little nostril flare. I'm a big fan of Sonic Boom for a long time. Oh my god, I love Sonic Boom. The series, of course, not the video games. It's so funny and so good. It's like the Teen Titans Go of Sonic series is. I'm sorry, Mercedes, but yeah. I think the issue with them canceling it was creative differences. I guess they couldn't decide on what to do, like story wise. Aw, this Zelda music always gets to me. La, 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 la. Ah, very relaxing. Bum, bum, bum. Anything Knuckles says. Oh, probably when he was Mayor Knuckles. That was like his funniest stuff. Very meme-worthy content there. I also enjoyed Styx calling people jabronis. Styx was such a great character on that show. In Lorizilla, the bone-crushing bite part made me feel shocked and embarrassed. Really, Lynn? It was gonna be my favorite movie. Again, sorry, Mercedes. Maybe they'll get their act together and they'll uncancel it sometime. I'm working on more fan art for my slideshow. Dang, so much fan art, Rory. Is this based on Gigantic? Yes, it is. I don't know, Thomas. Boom Knuckles versus Foul Larry. I'm gonna say Boom Knuckles wins. Cubot is the best. Yeah, he's pretty cool. But my heart will always belong to Scratch and Grounder. Have you ever imagined if Disney's Gigantic was made around the 1950s? Um, I haven't, but I guess it would be different, interesting. Maybe they try to make it like the Black Cauldron, a very kind of gritty uh, animated movie. Yo, Animator, ever seen Tex Avery cartoons such as Screwball Squirrel and Big Heel? I don't know who that is, but I know who Screwball Squirrel is. He's screwy. Surge the Tenric is the next character. Dave made a fun concept of an idea, and I wanted to use it. Aw, thanks, Raincloud. And I just love Surge. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you do with her lightning or electricity effects. Should be really fun. How are we feeling about Phineas and Ferb coming back? I'm pretty cool with everything. Though I kind of wish that they didn't make Doofenshmirtz evil again. You know, since he was, I was getting used to him as being more of like a chaotic neutral character, or chaotic lawful at least. Though to be fair, I guess maybe it's reference to like all the spin-offs. All the spin-off stuff they tried to do with him. That didn't really pan out at all. You know, they try to make him like a teacher. They tried to make him like an Alka agent. But we just want to see the characters the way they've always been on the show. I know a friend of mine was complaining specifically that it's like a year has passed in that series. Like uh, the summer was over in the first series. They just finished the school year, and he was complaining that they didn't look like any older. But that's just catering to what people want. They want the same stuff. People in general just don't deal well with change. I think that Gigantic was shelved. Um, uh, I mean, shelved would probably be a good way to describe it. Like I said, from what I've read, there was creative differences. Um, so there's always the possibility that they'll find a better team that works better together, and comes up with like a better script. Just gotta kind of wait and see where they go with it. If they go anywhere with it. And it's Disney. Most of the stuff they do is like fairy tales, you know? So eventually they got to do Jack and the Beanstalk. Eventually. They could only make so many sequels of Frozen and Moana. And Zootopia. They'll get back to it eventually. A teenage girl? Betty the teenage girl? I'm getting sent for scrap in 1 month. I'm sorry, Thomas. I hope they make a bunch of nice tin cans out of you. I saw Candace's mom turn into a cloud. Oh, I missed that promo. Hey, Sebgon. You know what? All this gigantic animating makes me feel better. You rule, AGW. Thank you, Mercedes. I made Surge the Tenric a crazy character. Poor Sonic is trying to escape her. Dang. And she's like, can kind of rival his powers, so it's going to be a dangerous situation for him. Do you remember Stitio de Picapau? Oh, I do not remember that. I don't think I even speak that language. I watched Thunderbolt today and the new Mission Impossible yesterday. Oh, that's fun. Still wishing I could make a gigantic. Oh, they don't. Yeah, I don't think they have any gigantic models available. Opinion on the live action Lilo and Stitch. Haven't seen it, but I've heard other people's opinions. I guess the changes they made in that one, people weren't too happy about. I have a cousin who's what some people would describe as a quote unquote Disney adult, like super big into Disney. And I was surprised she hadn't seen the original Lilo and Stitch. Like, it's such a good classic movie. Like, for the time, it was just different from any other Disney movie out there. Though I would recommend the animation first before checking out the live action. I don't know if they've made a live action yet that is as good or tops like the animated version. And it's funny calling it the live action version since a lot of the stuff is, animated. I can't wait though for them to attempt to do like a live action version of Toy Story. I'm hoping it would be amazing. I'm hoping they make that one stop motion. Like you get the toys, like the live action actors are playing around with the toys and whatnot, and then when there's just the toys by themselves, like making them stop motion would be like genius. I just hope they don't like cheap out and do it all CGI. I know it would be like cheaper to do it that way, but and less time consuming perhaps. Because oh my god, stop motion. Da, 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 da. Bowser 250 Fawful Espanol. The old Goofy movie, Max Goes to Jail. Oh, I can't speak Spanish so good. I'm sorry. Need to see a single movie with Stitch. A single movie? You think Inma was gonna be Disney's next princess? Well, that's definitely the way that when I was doing animations with her, that was like how I felt she was going to be. I don't like the sound of that stomp. Got so many stomp sounds. Okay, that one's too deep, maybe. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. Oh, what else? What else? Let me try these. No. I got stomp sounds if you need some. No worries, Rain Cloud, but thank you. I've been at this for a while. I've got a few sounds. Ooh, gentle stomp. I think this one will work. Need a deeper sound for this part here. And one of my Zilla stomps. That one sounds too concrete. Let me see how this one sounds. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like that one better. I had fun animating this part. I actually used as a reference something from an episode of Crapopolis. Sorry if I'm not reading comments. I'm just trying to get these sound effects out of the way. Ooh, that one's too concrete. I need a live action of Coraline. Oh, that could be fun too. Ooh, that'd be so creepy. When they get to the part with the button-eyed doppelgangers. I speak Spanish a little. I remember very little Spanish. I know some Portuguese, but mostly just English for me. Fun fact, Lilo and Stitch got me watching Invader Zim because of the actor. Oh, you're talking about the voice actor for Pleakley? That's pretty cool. What's your animating software? I use Adobe Animate. I wanted to play it, but my laptop is trash. I'm sorry, DK Marshmallow. You heard about this channel called Me TV Tunes? It airs classic cartoons 24/7. Oh, that's pretty cool. Me TV Tunes. Let me look that up real quick. YouTube Me TV Tunes. Dang. Oh, my screen froze. Yeah, it's going very slow for me. What the heck? Alright, that's better. Well, Animator, have fun animating this character. Can do. I think I should have some sniff sound effects. Sniff. If I have anything that sounds a little cuter than that. Echo sniff. Big sniff. What's this one? That sounds kind of scary. I probably don't need to pick anything in particular. Because as I mentioned earlier, Commissioner is planning on getting Max Star to do lines. So he'll probably also ask her to make some sniffle sounds. So I'll just leave this as like a placeholder. Who was the voice actor of Inma when she was sniffing? I think this is just a sound effect. It's not attributed to anyone. But for the animations I've done on the channel, it's Max Star that does the voice of Inma. All right. Dang, this might be kind of early. Only been 43 minutes. I guess I'll just do a little cleanup here, but probably gonna call it soon. By the way, good news! I'm gonna be made out of metal stuff. Oh, that's nice. Recycling is very important. One day we should get another Giant Woman video featuring songs from Disturbed's album, The Sickness. I don't know about that. I'd be worried about copyright infringement. The only thing I can think of doing is adding more of these trees. That's something that I just noticed was off about these trees. It's like I darkened their tint a bit, but I don't think I need that here. Yeah, that looks much better. Background looks great. Thank you, Dylan. Incredible Shrinking Hedgehog, Marine the Raccoon, Rouge the Bat, Kiss, Sonic, Sally, Alicia Acorn. Troy, you're just saying names of Sonic characters. And that's a lot of characters. It's so hard animating even two. One day we should get a... Oh no, I already read that. Even though I'm a train, I can feel my human self-sense typing. You have psychic powers. Hope you make a video with Jackie, Macy, Aphrodite, David, Danny together. I can't think of a lot of reasons to do that. Unless it was like the last video I was ever going to do for the channel. Then yeah, I'd have all my C's come together and do like, I don't know, like poker night. Play some Pinochle. Where do you get the sound effects? Mostly stuff that I rip from like YouTube. My early audio library, a lot of it I got from like free sound websites and archives. And then some of the music guys I know, they sometimes just make sound effects for me. Oh, like for the Mega Man video that I did, I asked MC Cubed if he can make a version of Dr. Wily's, like the sound that his little spacecraft or flying vehicle makes. You know, the really annoying, like, sound. So that sound that we used for the video, that was actually produced by MC Cubed. Yeah, please no spamming on, you know, Incredible Shrinking Hedgehog stuff. There's already scripts decided for that. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, just finished 10 minutes earlier than usual. Not a big deal. I guess I'll just wait a minute, see if I missed any comments. But yeah, other than that, I'll be ending soon. Bye, Rexy. You have a good night. And yeah, if Rain Cloud's doing live streaming, I'll try and look out for that. Should be fun. Smells like evergreen. I wonder what does a fir tree smell like. What does a fir tree smell like? It says, according to the internet, that they have a pleasant fragrance. Oh, it's often associated with Christmas and fresh forests. So it's like she's smelling Christmas. That's nice. Disappears with gold dust left over. Thomas and Friends fan was in my imagination. Soon, live stream again soon. I don't know. Well, I'm looking forward to it regardless. As Yogi Bear would say, you're smarter than the average animator. Hey, hey, hey. I wish. I'd say maybe slightly above the average. Which I guess technically does mean smarter, but still. Inma says J. Munro. Yeah, just as I'm ending. I guess I'll play it one more time since J. Munro just dropped in. Oh yeah, progress so far. You know what? Real quick, I guess I can maybe add like a stompy here. Because it feels weird that it just sort of cuts off right there. Let me see how that looks. All right. Okay, now goodbye for real. Sorry. Hey, Shrimpo the Shrimp. Hey, Shrimpo. All right. Please notice me, but you're Shrimpo the Shrimp. You're so small and hard to notice. I thought that was your whole deal, Shrimpo. I guess he's just tired of being Shrimpo the Shrimp. All right. Thanks everyone for dropping in. Thanks for keeping things interesting, keeping chat lively, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.